All right, Ron and Kai show again. All right, this session here, where we talked about 1, 2, and 3, we're going to talk a little bit about impact and how to finish, but we're going to talk about releasing the club, okay? So I'm going to let you stand over here just a second, and I'll let you come here and look at me as well. So understand that if the head and spine don't move throughout the golf swing, and you've got the club set perfect at this angle, hands in front of our chest. So then how do I hit the ball? So we're talking about releasing the club. So when you take the club back, you're going to notice that your left forearm is higher than my right, isn't it? So you can see the left forearm is higher than my right. That's what allows me to keep the club on the correct plane, doesn't it? If the right gets higher, see how steep I am? And that's just like chopping firewood. So again, on your backswing, left forearm's higher than your right. At impact, my head and spine doesn't move, does it? So at impact, my forearms are somewhat level where they were at address. So if the head and spine don't move, now the right forearm must rotate over top of the left. So see how my right's higher than my left? And look at that club. It's a correct angle, hands in front of my chest. So again, on the backswing, left's higher, it's perfect impact. Then I release the club, and you can see how both of those angles are now matching. So that's the whole goal, is that if the head and spine don't move, you just rotate the left and right forearm, and that's what creates a lot of the club head speed, as long as you don't have a lot of tension, okay? So let's just talk a little bit about the club face, okay? Kai, the club face is so important, okay? You've got the toe of the club and you've got the heel of the club, right? This is what we aim with. So he's got his alignment stick down here. So if we call this the letter T, where if this is the top of the T and this is the neck of the T, can you see how that's square, isn't it? So if that toe gets ahead of the heel, that's closed, that ball's going low and left. If the heel gets ahead of the toe, it's going high and right. So if everything's perfect, the swing's perfect, but the club face is not correct, the ball is not going straight. Does that make sense to you? All right, so step in here, and we're going to just talk a little bit about the release. Go ahead and set up. Get your good posture. Just what we talked about. Okay, we're not going to hit it. Okay. All right, so take it to the top of your swing. 2, 3. Okay, so you can see he's got some nice extension here with his arm, and see the difference? And look at that, shaft's perfect. So now as he comes back into the ball, his forearms are somewhat level, aren't they? So if his head and spine don't move, that also means his right shoulder doesn't move, does it? So then he just rotates his right forearm over top of the left. Head and spine never moved, did it? So face the camera there. Turn around and face the camera. There you go. So on his backswing, it's perfect. As he comes in, those shafts, they match pretty good, don't they? So if those two angles match and this club face is square, gotta go down the middle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Got no choice. So the great thing with all my students is, my goal is for him, when he's playing or out here hitting balls, that he knows how to fix. When he hits one right or he hits one left, he knows what he did and how to fix that. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. So, and that's with all my students. And over time, because I'll ask him, I say, why'd that go right? Why'd that go left? Then I help him to understand, and all of a sudden, boom, he'll tell me, hey, that went right because, that went left because, or that went down the middle because. And that's the whole goal. My job is to educate him, educate mom and dad, and the more I educate you all in the fundamentals of the full swing, then the more success you're going to have. And understand this, we're building a golf swing. It's not a golf hit, okay? That's why there's no tension. We're trying to swing the club. And as he gets better with his different positions and he's swinging the club, we just put a ball down there and that ball gets in the way of the good swing. As soon as he gets tension, tries to hit it, then his angles go crazy, and then therefore the ball does not go down the middle. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
All right, and again, work on these different videos in pieces at home in the mirror. It'll just be, I'd say, I give most of my students, if you work on this once a day, 10 minutes, then in 30 days, it's going to be unreal. Now with the younger guys, they're quicker, man. Their brains, they're quick. They learn fast. So be patient. You know, we're trying to build a swing here. Don't rush it, okay? You got any questions, anything else?
No.
All right, pretty good?
Yeah.
All right, so that's good. So what we're going to do here is, this is the last of our instruction. So now we're going to shut this off, and we're going to see how his swing looks. And now, well, we've been here about an hour and a half. We kind of did these in sections. So an hour and a half or 2 hours later, we're going to say, hey, let's see what he looks like. And hopefully we see a little bit of an improvement. So thank y'all very much. I so appreciate y'all. And hopefully this helps you and your friends and other juniors and parents around the country. And if you would, please subscribe. Gotta have subscriptions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotta give me a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, you can comment us. We'll answer your comments. So again, thanks so much, and y'all have a great day.